And he also had what's his name, the guy from Living in Bondage. Ooh, I forget his name. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, That Backyard Girl. Thank you so much for tuning in because this is a TV show, but thank you so much for coming back here. I really appreciate you. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, please go back, watch all of them, comment, subscribe if you haven't, like, share with your friends. Let's grow this page together. Like I always say, this year is about showing up. I may share the most useless thing. It will not be useless, I promise. I might share something that's out of the ordinary. Just help me engage. And yeah, here we go. Okay, so today we'll be talking about a new movie that came out on the 10th of February, and it's called Love in a Pandemic. This is really exciting because here I was thinking, oh, we're all going through COVID-19, we're so stressed, nobody had time for love. This now opens my eyes to the fact that when most of us were hustling for jobs, when a lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of people were working even in the pandemic. I know I worked, I was pretty much like in there because I used to work for a non-profit at that time, so we had to go out and give food to people. So yeah, we were out there. I was always in the pandemic, and here this movie is telling us that a couple of you were falling in love, finding your true love, meeting people, which is really exciting because I think that people experienced the pandemic in different ways, so which is why this movie is very exciting. Another thing is, anyone that knows me knows that I am a hopeless romantic. Yeah, I claim it with my full chest. I love love. I love everything that has to do with love. I like movies with meet cutes. Everybody knows I like meet cutes. Yeah, I like romantic movies. I think they're like home away from home for me. Will I call that home away from home? But home away from reality. When reality begins to set in, you just watch movies like that and it gives some kind of hope. But yeah, you may be seeing this after Valentine's Day, but I still want to tell you guys, all 70 plus of you, that I love you and happy Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's week. I hope that you are experiencing love, the love that you deserve, in the most amazing way possible. I want to tell you that I love you all. Thank you. So let's get right into the movie. Love in a Pandemic follows the story of Bolanle, played by Isime, a customer care agent who has to work from home at the start of the pandemic. Her boring life worsens when her longtime boyfriend TJ, a medical doctor, is supposedly called to the front lines. One day, a misdial connects her to a stranger, Alex, played by the amazing Deyemi Okanlawon. I hope I did not murder that name, which stirs up a whirlwind of romance and beautiful experiences. Yeah. Lover of beautiful things, you will like this. Oh, such a beauty Niger slang. But yes, Love in a Pandemic was directed by Akay Mason. If you've seen Superstar also starred Isime and Daniel Tim F. Young, and also Elevator Baby that had Tony Abraham and Timini Egbuson. So those are like the two top movies that I liked that he directed. Of course, Elevator Baby went on to win several awards. Superstar, not necessarily, I don't think I've seen, but Superstar was also a really good movie. It was another romantic movie with a bit of tragedy. Well, it ended in a serious tragedy, but yeah, but it was very romantic. It had beautiful meet cute, had yeah, it was romance filled, really. So I really enjoyed Superstar also. And so I'm guessing that he's trying to go with the thing, or maybe just the movie that he was giving. Really, I begin to blab, but let's move on. So who was in the movie? Like I said, we had Isime in the movie. Isime was Bolanle, the customer care agent, and she was like the lead in the movie. We also had TJ, who was Dike, her medical doctor boyfriend, and we had Deyemi was Alex. He was the misdial that turned into a lover. Yes. Then we also had Uche Montana. I really love that lady. Then we also had Teni Aladese. Love her. But I'm really hoping that 2023 is the year where she comes out of the whole supporting actress role, because I think that she's a brilliant actress and it's about time that she's being given the limelight that she deserves. So yeah, she was also there. Then we also had Ronke Odusanya as well, old time actress, but everybody came correct. I think that for the performances in the movie, I think that it wasn't great. It was okay. It wasn't magnificent. It wasn't super outstanding, but it was okay. I think that when you're going to see this movie, you should go with the expectations of, this is cute, this person is really cute and all of that. Yeah, I think you should just go with that expectation. Go with like the kind. So I think everybody should go with the expectations of when you see a Hallmark movie. Exactly. You know how Hallmark movies are all about romance. You pretty much know how the movie may end or may not end. In this case, we did not know how it ended. Nice, but it didn't end the way you would have expected a quote-unquote rom-com movie to end. So yeah, it was a good movie. Actors did good. I think that Isime also did really good. Another rom-com that I liked that had Isime was Kambili. I think that if I'm to list, like, I'm told to list like at least my top 2 rom-com movies, at least the ones that I can remember and are still new, I would think of, Kambili. Yes, Kambili was funny, it was cute, had a lot of love factor in it, which was really nice. I loved. I saw Kambili twice in the cinema, and I've been seeing it ever since it came on streaming platforms as well. Kambili had Isime, of course. It was also written by Bolanle, Ayodele, Amaka Chidoka, and Abosi Ogba. These are really new names to me. I think that they did a good job. It could probably be their first time. You could feel it from the movie. So I think we should just get right into what I liked and what I did not like. I'm going to do a mix of everything because the way I'm always taking notes. Yes, so the way I listed everything in my notes is pretty much scattered, so we'll just go through my list. So when you watch the movie, I'm going to give a little bit of spoiler. Please go and see it. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to describe without saying it. It's giving you like tips and bits of things that are in the movie. But I think that so when you see the movie, it has Bolanle, that's Isime, giving like voiceovers, giving like a monologue, a voiceover. Isime is a great presenter. I think she's a great actress, but I don't think it was really captivating. It was just, I don't think it did it for me, in the sense that I don't think it captured the emotions that were necessary when it comes to giving like a monologue or a voiceover or trying to explain things that are happening or emotions that are being felt in the movie. I don't think it did it for me as much as I would have expected. Maybe they should have even found like a professional voiceover actress or artist or actors or whatever they're called to do that. But she did good, but it wasn't as captivating as I would have expected it to be. I really liked the set design in Isime's apartment. I am a bit worried that because we are trying to modernize our movies, we tend to forget some of these details. For example, she worked as a customer care representative in a company that even makes you wear uniforms, because tech companies, I don't think they tell you to wear uniforms. So it wasn't established. I don't think in the movie she wasn't even a manager, but if you see her apartment, it looks very expensive. She had a I think it's like a her apartment is pretty much like a studio apartment, but it also had like a seaside view. And I'm not like, a customer care representative is able to get this kind of apartment. I don't know. maybe customer care representatives in Nigeria are earning a lot, and you're able to earn as much as that to even get a house that has like a seaside view. Must be nice. So I don't mind getting that kind of job. But yeah, I did like the story. I think that it was a very sweet story, in the sense that it was cute. I like cute movies. I like movies that make me smile and make me laugh. There was a mix of comedy in it, not serious comedy per se. There was a point where she found out her boyfriend was cheating on her, and then she broke his windscreen. Like she proper like they destroyed things in that movie. Like she broke the windscreen, broke his window and everything. I like that they stretched that and they went for it. Yeah, so it was a good movie in the sense that the story was okay. I think that set design was really good. Like even though I think that that apartment is too expensive for a customer care representative, I also think that it was a very good set design, good colors. Oh god, it was so beautiful. Even Nancy's apartment, Alex's apartment, Deyemi's apartment was very good. The color grading was very rich. Like, you know, when you see something, you're like, oh, it was a very, very, very rich set design, color grading, editing. It was pretty much well done. Another thing I think okay, so in as much as I say it's a cute movie and all of that, I understand that when movies want to start, they try to build up the pace. I think if you've noticed from my reviews, you notice that I tend to have issues with movies that have like very slow pace. I understand that we're trying to build it, but it gets to a point where you have to move as fast as possible. I think that at the beginning it was quite slow pace. I don't know, maybe because I was doing something else while watching it, but it felt like a drag at some point, but still it was good. I also had issues with the dialogue. The dialogue, like conversations in the movie, felt like a drag or a bore. In as much as they were trying to make some conversations cute and all of that, it just felt there was no spark. I didn't feel, maybe it's just a personal thing, but I did not feel too much of a spark from the conversations that were being had there. I like to say that Deyemi has a very, very gorgeous voice, like a really gorgeous voice. Because at some point while she was talking to him, obviously we knew he was day one, but they did not reveal. Yes, that was another thing I really liked in the movie. It got to it, I think it was like the third or fourth conversation, second or third conversation she was having with him, that they actually revealed his face. And they did not just, oh hello, and they showed us his face. Like there was a proper reveal, like there was a blurred in and focused view of his face that I liked so much. Another thing I think that I had a problem with was, okay, so we all know that COVID-19 happened from, at least we all went into lockdown 2020 March, and as at then, I think the highest iPhone then was probably an 11 or a 12. Let me just say 12, and everybody knows what a 12 looks like. You are able to differentiate a 12 from a 13, especially from the back camera. And you may think that it doesn't really matter, but I also think that these tiny details, I always talk about tiny details. I think that these tiny details are very important when you're trying to make a movie about a time that people actually knew. It's like our old Nollywood movies that they're trying to make a movie about the 1990s, then you see a signboard about probably an iPhone or something, like an ad, and you're like, no, it wasn't in that time. So Nancy had a phone, and I would assume that it was like a 13 Pro Max or 14, probably a 13 or a 14. I don't know if there's a Pro Max or 14 though, but it's either a 13 or a 14. And I'm like, attention to details, guys. It's important that we do that. Also, we all know that during lockdown everybody had a nose mask. There was a scene where Deyemi was going to find Nancy. I'm not going to give you so much details on that. They tried, he wore his nose mask, his bike man wore his nose mask, but when they're passing the road, you will see people on the road that do not have the nose masks. Details. I also liked the way it ended. Obviously, it wasn't a and they lived happily ever after kind of thing. It was a situation of, oh, let's get to know each other. I think it ended with them going on a date and just getting to know each other. So you don't know what's going to happen after that. But it wasn't what you would normally expect. You did not expect that, oh, she will hug him, I love you for the rest of my life, yada 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 yada. But yeah, it wasn't that situation. But it was a good movie altogether. If I'm to give it, I'll probably give it like a 5 or 10 because I like cute movies. There wasn't anything spectacular about the movie. That's it. It wasn't spectacular, but I think that who should see this movie? If you like cute movies, if you like rom-coms, if you like movies about love, since it's this month of love, I think you should see this with your special person, friend, or anybody really. Anybody should see this. It's a very cute movie. If you like Isime's work, if you like Teni or La, if you like Deyemi's work, I think that you should see this movie. Yeah, it's pretty much for everyone, and it's safe. If safe in the sense that there's no anything out of the ordinary, like our shanty town, like a shanty town. But I think that everybody should see this movie because it's a really nice movie. So that's it, guys. That's all I have to say. Go and see Love in a Pandemic in the cinemas right now, in any cinema close to you. So thank you guys for getting to this point with me. I really appreciate you staying. I'm always going to appreciate you because you not send me, nobody send me. But yes, thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, subscribe, like, share with your friends, comment, everything that's possible to grow this page. And I will see you in the next review. I'm currently watching what's the movie? It's Sunday Affair. It's an Ebony Live movie. But yeah, so I'm currently watching that, and I think that's going to be my next movie review. See you guys on the other side. Ciao.